broadcast, start streaming. I think we're back. It's on a 5 crash too. That's not great. Luckily we didn't get very far because now it's only 15 minutes in. Hello? Oh yeah, we're back. Berto sucks. I was saying, it depends a lot. It depends a lot on how. The question is like, well, we don't know. So look, I'm sorry that I always say this for the Deltron related questions, but we are really handicapped by the fact we don't know a lot about Chris, which makes it really hard to tell what would actually happen if Akechi took Chris's position. I know that he wouldn't think much of Spamton. Like, not only, like, he just would disregard Spamton. He'd probably walk right past him instead of entertaining a boss fight. If he canonically would be able to do that. Yeah, let over immediately. A reminder, save every chance I can get. You think of Susie? I don't know. We just gotta get you to play Delta. Susie is like, she like starts off as a bully, but then like, the course of chapter 1, you get to know her, and she but like, she doesn't. You learn later that she's bullying Chris partially because I believe she's jealous of Chris's mom. They've got, so she like, she's really actually quite sweet, like genuinely, very, overzealous, once, she stops, and she's learning to stop, she no longer, like, it's hard to, I'm terrible at describing any character. I'm genuinely terrible. Okay. She's like the heart of the story. I really fumbling this. I really need to do it. Yeah, she's more of like kind of shonen protagonist almost, where like, I don't know what. Well, she's strong. She believes in her friends. She's, again, the heart of the group, and she's also, more of a strength-based person. But she's trying to learn to heal, even though she's not naturally good at it. And that's also a part of her arc. Base loaded, no outs, bottom of the 6th, Snell out. How many runs? How many runs, Naomi? Now, normally, actually, I would say, normally, looks like Streamer's back. Oh, yeah, Streamer's back, sorry. How many runs? You know what? If this was the Giants, I would guess that it would be like 0 runs. Especially since they had this, they had spaces loaded 2 outs and they didn't have any runs earlier. But this is Canada, and I believe in Canada. So we're going to put Grand Slam all in on the Grand Slam. They're going to earn 5 runs out of the scenario. As in the inning, obviously, not in one hit, but out of the inning. I think it hates Susie more than he hates Jagger. Yeah. Again, like, she's basically the main character in a traditional sense, because Chris is like the main character, but Chris is also controlled by you and is doing conspiracy stuff that we have very little info on. Where Susie is also the one. Susie is the closest to the player's understanding. Like, yeah. Shout out to Canada for sending me meds for my cat at halfway. Yeah, Canada! I hope they win 4 in a row. But first, they have to win one. Both one game in the World Series, and they have to win one World Series. But all right, but yeah, it's the Toronto Blue Jays versus our hated enemy, the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's true, usually more pithily than that, but yeah. I'm willing to believe that because it conforms to my pre-existing biases. Yeah. I mean, yeah, can't imagine voting for. Oh, it's terrible. Also, you know, if they win this, if the Dodgers win this World Series, you know, not only will they actually have more World Series than the Giants, terrible, but they will also have 3 World Series in 5 years, which is we're the only other team that's done that this century is the Giants. Terrible. I mean, okay, I'm not going with the Giants owners. It kind of sucks too, but with these, well, okay, the Giants have like a ownership group, so there's like a bunch of different people. It doesn't matter. None of the owners are good. But yeah. Oh, I thought you said managers. That's different. Well, because all owners, you know, all the owners are billionaires. Of course they, you know, of course they're all terrible. Especially if it's a majority owner. Alright, anyway, she's busy actually arguing his point decently well, because he's like, hey, you know, these politicians, that's how I was like. You don't really want that, do you? Boring. I don't know, he's making kind of good points. That's why it's all useless. And it's like, just air that. That's a news story. Just I want to get some footage of the old no good tour. Very disrespectful. I was just seeing myself. What?
Hey.
Tell you a story. Oh, before I do, we should iron out the reason I need to know what's on your SD card. Naomi, is I need to know what size SD card I need to get, because if the majority of the SD card is taken up by game save data from like a Fire Emblem game, I can go with a 32 gigabyte card, which is the size I would want. But if most of the storage is taken up by like games that like I want downloaded, I should probably get a 64 gigabyte card and then I'd have to reformat it. Also, we should meet at the beginning. When we meet up, we should start at your dorm so we could start the process and leave the 3DSs there, because it's a long process. Alright. Yeah, that's why I need to know what size SD card to get, because I don't know. Uh, and then the way it works is the other thing of why we're going to do the transfer now is I really can't start playing because I need to. The new SD card is if it's 32 gigabytes, I can get the same. I can get the SD card, and you'll get the new SD card. If it is 64, we'll have to go on your computer to transfer the data first to the new disk card, then do the transfer with the 64 gigabyte in your. Because I have to take the old SD card because it's got all the data on it, all the save data on it, and the various other stuff. Yes, but like, some things are saved on the cartridge, depending on the game. Look. Okay, just look up. That's another thing to look up. Look up where the things are, because and maybe take some pictures. Maybe take some pictures before you do. I'm sure we. Well, we could. The thing is, we'll do it there. But like when you come back, I can copy over the data from my SD card too. But it shouldn't be. The cartridge stuff should stay on the cartridge because it's saved on the cartridge. But anything you're proud of, maybe take a picture of before we do the transfer. I'm not giving any guarantees. Oh yeah, Naomi, insane. What has happened? Come on. Oh no. Oh, I've messed it up somehow. I don't even know what I did. What? Wait. Okay. Whatever the screen, don't worry about it. It's clocky. You want to be cautious for all reasons. Want to be positive to power, like his essentially member's lifestyle. I thought want to only be truly was no good totally. Don't let being a member of the diet be your only goal in life, which voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. That's maybe. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Yoshida Iwa gave me advice. But my bond has grown deeper. Yay, bond. Can't waste the chance of an item giving you a rare item. That's cool. I probably won't use it very much because I don't ask for items very often. I got manipulation. It's been struck. I know the screen is. Give me a second. I'm trying to get to a place where I can save so I can close the game and get it back to its regular aspect ratio. Wait, let me see. Well, actually, wait. I can do this. I can probably center it at least. Transform. Fit the screen. Okay, it's still smaller, but I centered it. Folks doing the new overlay. Yeah, this is the new overlay, just worse. Have you lost two elections? Mr. Kuramoto's grandson. His grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here speaking with me right now? I'm worried that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
Do you know about him? I was grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversations. I'll talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. I'm intrigued. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me? Mutsushita? I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up today. I guess all of his old pals are like, hey, you're actually being respectable, and to try to talk to him now. Oh, this increases my charm. Oh, yeah, baby! Rank up! Now all we have left is kindness.
All right.
What?
Well then,
Oh, just because I'm not very kind.
I made it on time. I suppose I'm still safe if you're here.
Oh, is all of you safe, dead or dead? Made it on time. Whoa, I gotta get through. Like, no, I gotta get through this section as fast as possible so I can close the thing. I made it. I suppose I'm still safe if you're
Can't
here.
be late today too.
Oh, he's late a lot. Yeah, you seem really busy.
Well, I don't deny it. I have much more work in television because of the Phantom Thieves. I have permission from my school, but it's still tough to do both. I can't keep complaining. Well, let's both do our best today.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I don't care. It does not let you save for so long. It keeps doing this kind of thing. You see it opens. It's more common to see the range when it comes to a close. Especially for the weather, totally figure what company you're in. Mr. Noah.
How about you?
For these animals, he's involved in anything about the weather. I won't be surprised if the reason it's opens is a different. I was just saying opens is a very different connotation here, I think.
Good.
Because something opens by beginning too, which might not be an implication in Japanese. Its origins that sound of flame can't stop fighting. So the English language describe bad weather as dog's weather too. Of course, I call it, of course, dog days of summer. Yeah, I'm super smart and also secretly English. Well, I secretly speak English. They say it's raining witches and posts say it's raining frogs. Because it's only describing heavy rain, the David Cage masterpiece. Its own metaphorical substitute form for the sky. They say when a cat washes its face, it rains. I wash my face every day because I like being clean, and that's not true at all. But I'm not a cat, of course. Let's just talk about the top chat too. Sorry, wait. Raining, it's raining.
I'll just add this.
Okay, tell me your story. Oh. Just threatening to close it fixed it. What's Revelation? Give me a second. It's fixed now. Well, so this is the reason this all happened. I mean, this is a lineage of kind of problems we kicked down the road. You know, because it started when I. But that's my network ID. Because you, right? It's still you, because you still have some of my themes, right? That does use my network ID. Yeah, the problem is that it used to be one 3DS that was mine. It was like a Mario themed 3DS. Then they only broke it, and then they only still wanted to play, and I didn't want to spend the money on getting a new 3DS. So Naomi got like a 2DS, and then but kept using basically all my accounts and stuff, and then stuff got really muddled. So Naomi technically owns the 2DS, but also, you know, I bought digital games on it when the eShop was closing down. So I bought a bunch of digital games. That's what created the space issue we were talking about earlier. And it's all very mumbled because of that. But now I have a job, I have disposable income, so I bought the new 3DS XL. And so now we gotta sort this out. I think it's just gone. Like, I'm not sure, like, because mine. Because anything is because you never made a network ID, which you might want to do. I'm not actually sure. Oh wait, I'm getting. Well, we might have a bigger problem. Because I'm getting my. I didn't even think about this. I got the 3DS used, but you can't transfer the data. Okay, well, I might have to review that. We might have a bigger problem because I got the 3DS used, which is relevant because the 3DS theoretically. I'm sure everyone's like, "Wow, I really love listening." Look, you can't get a hold of Naomi any other time. The point is, well, the problem is I got it used. If there's already a network ID attached, the network ID is what transfers. So we'd have to hack it to transfer them, which I guess would give us a lot more control over the data. But that's a big concern. 'Cause then we might not be able to transfer at all, which would be a problem. Because I have all my Picross games are on there. I spent like hundreds of dollars on Picross games. Not the smartest investment. Don't do that. Also, a lot of them got re-released on the Switch, so that was kind of dumb. But more than just say data, obviously all the digital games I've bought. We might have to do some hacking, because that's gonna be a nightmare to. Only if this thing. Let me check the listing. Also, I'm a bit discouraged by the fact that hasn't set any updates. I think it might be no runs. Okay. Give me a second. eBay. Yeah, because I got. Yeah, I'll buy you a new one. Don't worry about it. That's the least of our worries. That's the least. Is it used? Nintendo New 3DS XL Lime Green handheld console at RED 001 NTSC Dual. IPS tested. Okay, I can't do that right now, but I gotta boot that thing up tomorrow to see if we have a network ID. If it doesn't have a network ID yet, I can still transfer over, and then we don't have to try and bootleg it. We can see about a way to hack in Revelations, to give you Revelations back, because as far as I'm concerned, yeah, they called the eShop, but. Homebrew Naomi's 2DS only for 9 runs! 9! Holy smokes! That's why it was taking so long! The inning just wasn't ending! I mean, Okay, if I will try, thousands of dollars is much, but like even if it's if we can find something that brings it down to hundreds, I can bankroll any inconveniences you have. But I don't have thousands of dollars of disposable income. I pay most of it directly into the loans, so I don't carry a lot of it on me. Get my thing. Oh, I'm close to improving my knowledge. Okay, I gotta focus. Well, alright, close to my knowledge. What do we want to do? Let's talk to newspaper club editor. Do you want to ask something? We told him to avoid him because of the crimes. I'm not affected. Oh, by the crimes. I want to ask you about the Makoto. Honest student, excellent grades, exemplary conduct, trusted by teachers. Ran for class merit president and won on her own merit. Well, no one else wants her to do her job, though. Principal? He's still highly regarded for his passion for education, even though he's criticized for scandals now. Interesting. Ever since the incident involving Mr. Kamoshida, he's been... Oh, wait, that means I win the game because Naomi... I just realized I was looking back at the chat, and I won the guessing game because Naomi guessed 4 and I guessed 5. And 5 is closer to 9 than 4. There's just the incident involving Mr. Kamoshida. He's been working to restore our school's prestige. He doesn't care about education, he cares about status. About Shibuya! Did you know that Shibuya was featured in the news about Japan because it's in Japan? Air fraud is on the rise. Yeah. Well, look, none of that matters if there's a network ID, and because then we're definitely doing hacking or something. I guess I don't... I want all my eShop games. I've spent, like, way too much money on them. In admittedly a poor investment. I want like there's so many Picross games on that thing. Did you know Shibuya starts with an S? Yeah. And you know that in you know there's this thing called morning in Shibuya, and that's what happens every day. Really, I'm just no one. Does anybody else even get what I'm understand what I'm doing with the? No, do you remember what the whole Shibuya thing is? Yeah, it's in the Punch the Rock fan fiction. Fan fiction, not in actual. Punch the Rock game takes place in like I think Shimo Kitazawa. Shibuya has as many as 7 people, maybe more. Yeah, did you know Shibuya has as many as 1 fanfiction with its name in the title? Maybe more. I can only confirm the 1. I was asked... Bluesky, do you watch the too and watch the time the victim stay silent? Yeah, they're talking about the Mafia. Actually, wait, do you want... do you want to know... Who did what? Wait, what? About yeah.
Pretty good, huh?
That's what I heard too.
Yeah.
This is rough.
Well, you don't need a case, right? You just need it used.
That's not true, is it?
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, okay, fine, that's fair. Cause we gotta do like what we gotta do is we gotta do it. We gotta. Yeah, I think it's likely that there's tested means they probably don't have a network ID. We'll look into solutions later. We've derailed way too much of the stream.
That's not true, is it?
Yeah.
Pretty good, huh?
Well, that's around how much I paid for the 3DS. So annoying, but I mean doable. I feel bad because yeah. Just not worry about it. Also, like, do you need it now? But also, will you lose all of the? Will you? But then it's one of the games you grind in supports for, right? Revelation. So you'd have to redo those too. Okay, we'll figure how many are in Revelations. I gotta figure out something to do that's not just grilling. All right, I gotta think of do something in the background. All right. The Shibuya's special speculated center may know that what the food oranges are. They may know even more things too, like math and the color pink. Let's not get too carried away. So I'm gonna have to go up to like the street. Here's Central Street. What happened to Naomi? Naomi's doing some research thing.
Let's do it.
Thinking. Terrible. Suddenly I'm hearing a lot of lag, so I'm just gonna save right now and right here. Even though I've done nothing since I last saved. Cause that's lag? Like, that's weird. Is it the... What is going on? I gotta, like... Red hot. No. Okay. Alright. We're falling into my trap. We're falling into my trap, which is that I always try and spend too much time, even when I shouldn't. I'll even spend up late systematizing it, figuring out, planning, and it's just not the time. We gotta... What about the... What? Oh.
Welcome.
You're looking at a minor that... You're just looking at a minor that you want to do. What? Oh! Maruki! Sorry, how would you do Underfell? It's just evil, right? Is there a canon to Underfell, or is it just evil? It's just grimdark. Oh yeah, pretty. It was pretty nice. Although weirdly, he also rapped a lot. I don't understand that. It was like kind of trying to be a, yeah.
Air pressure's been dropping.
Raining wow. If it starts wearing you down, remember you can always stop by. Yeah, I have time today. Got snacks. Oh no, it's not gonna deepen yet. No, wait. We gotta do the what's the thing I can do to get the thing? All right, gotta go back to Shibuya. I hate this velvet room. However mentioned, did I hate the velvet room? This is an original Underfell, created by Underfella. We had a concept of a Delta and Underfell called Defernal. I mean, it is just... It's weird that Underfell is such a, like, prominent AU. This is an AU. Because it's literally just slightly edgier or more edgier. Like, that wouldn't even really, like... That wouldn't have a name in any other... Well, you know, that wouldn't have a name in any other fan.
Hey, inmate!
Go like that. Kick me? Cool. But that for no. I hate.
The inmate finished
What
for
am I
now.
doing? Oh yeah, we gotta summon.
You'd like to read the compendium?
Oh yeah. Woods.
These are the paths you
Bad.
have walked.
Title. Register. Well, by Arcana, yeah. What am I doing? What is it again? Counselor? Priestess, Empress, Hero, Lovers, Chariot, Justice, Hermit, Fortune, Strength, Hanged, Death, Temper, Devil Tower, Star Moon, Judge, World. If we don't have one. How do I, are there
Time
any
for some
to make?
rehabilitation. Let's execute him. Let us begin the search.
Moon, Justice, Temper, Death, Magician, Lovers, Fool, Faith, Temper, Priestess, Devil, Justice, Tower. Oh, we can't even get to these. Okay,
Change you
Maruki.
done already? What?
Uh,
It is time,
should I be
inmate.
doing more social skills stuff? Yeah.
No use thinking about it.
Okay, this is running super slowly. I'm just gonna like, since I haven't done anything since I last saved, I'm just gonna close the game and just reset it. I really, so much stuff to do, and you know, every so often, like I get a wave of productivity, and then like I burn out. Oh, cool! It doesn't close properly now. It thinks it's still running. Close. Oh, cool. Why does it think the game's already running? It's not running. Stop! It's not running. I mean, everything is. Is there something going wrong in my computer that's making it super? Something probably probably it's because something happened on the. Let me look at the performance. It's red hot. I don't know. Like it's being stretched, and it still thinks the game's running. It's stopping. Something was definitely going wrong earlier. Be right back. Yeah, something was definitely going wrong earlier because the Nvidia crashed. Stopping. Okay. So I guess while we're doing this, do you want to hear? So I was in my old college Discord, and they asked for like truth. It's like truth or dare, and we all put in either a truths or a dares. And so okay, so the idea is you voted on truth or dare. It was a big Discord, and then if you submitted something into the category you voted. So I said truth, and I put in a truth, right? And then you would spin a wheel, right? And then all the people that did truth would have to choose whatever random truth was picked, and all the people that did dare would have to choose a random dare that was picked, right? And so that's how that was. And then we did a thing, and then and I put down, it's what about like write about the best fan fiction you ever read, you know. And I won. I won the spin, and so everyone did that. And then so of course I posted. Uh, can you guess what I posted? As one of them. I skirted around it. I used a loophole. But yeah, the approach of a morning in Shibuya, and then nobody cared. Like they not only did they not reply or even react to it, uh, the conversation was completely silent, and then they started talking about something completely unrelated. Nobody cared. Although there was a yeah, so that's a lot worse. Although I will say they were very excited because there was also an intense debate about what the dares would have to do. And do you want to guess what the dares had to do? They had to drink a gallon of milk from 1 gallon of milk from sunrise to sunset. And everyone was arguing about whether or not that would even be a big deal. And so that's why I asked you whether or not it would. You thought I could drink a gallon of milk in a day? Manny? Yeah, yeah, but like, oh, now it's all right. Persona 5 Royal is, I believe, finally done, closing up. This has been a disaster stream, but at least Canada's winning the first game of the World Series. You know what they say, guys? Rest versus rust. Oh, that's very funny for me. Underfell is owned by the community, with the creators just giving their own interpretation. Technically, Underfell is an idea and it's owned by nobody. Is stream ending? No, stream. We will soldier on. I am not dead yet. I might have to restart the computer though. Um, Maybe play a different game. But we're not dead until I say we're dead, and that time is not yet right now. Whole computer's slow though. Everything's taking so long to load. Okay, I'm restarting the computer. Yeah, because the entire computer's slow. All right. Yeah, talk to people. Yeah. Oh, I clicked shut down. Uh, Restart.